Hey guys, welcome back. A bit of a different video today as I'm on the road, but I figured many of you are starting a carnivore diet right now, and I wanted to share with you 3 things that I believe I did correctly since start, and 3 regrets or 3 things that I wish I would have done differently. Come for a ride with me and I'll give you the 6 points. So the first point that actually worked for me, and I think it's a crucial step, is preparing your environment and your people around you. I'm talking about kitchen, getting rid of all the junk. I threw out everything, pasta, sweets, breads. You don't want that on your diet. So why keep it? Then managing people around you is also a big one. You see, I explained to people around me, parents and family, that I'm doing this diet, and this helped me not being faced with temptations as they would not offer me crap all the time. So I think that's a big one as well. So managing environment and people around you, it's actually one of the points which I talk about to a greater detail in one of my previous video. So if you want more details, feel free to check that one out. Now the second thing is about waiting for a real hunger. You see, on a carnivore diet, you're not constrained with meals. You don't think in numbers. Okay, today I need to have 5-6 meals. No, rather the opposite. What you're aiming at is to eat whenever you're hungry. So try to listen to your hunger signals and try not snacking. For me, at the beginning, this looked like 3 meals a day whenever I felt hungry. But with time, this actually got reduced to 2 meals usually. Of course, those 2 meals would then be bigger, but actually connecting to your inner self and re-establishing or rediscovering that hunger gauge is actually one of the key benefits that I find on this diet. You see, on previous diets, I was always thinking, okay, I need to eat at this time and make sure not to overeat, because then I'm not left with calories. I don't worry about this on a carnivore diet at all. The third thing that I did was managing my expectations in the gym. You see, I'm an amateur powerlifter. I'm not pushing crazy numbers, but still. So before I started a carnivore diet, I knew that I need to adjust the load and the intensity that I'm training at. The worst thing that I wanted to prevent is face any sort of injuries or burnout. So what I did instead is I managed my expectations, but also my program, meaning I would reduce the volume and the intensity of the workouts and slowly build up from there, which kept my body injury-free, and today I'm almost back at the peak numbers that I was hitting beforehand. All that with 0 carbs and feeling great. And now for the regrets, or the things that I wish I would have done differently. The number one thing is dairy. So you see, right now I'm in a process of eliminating dairy from the diet. That's like 3 or 4 months into the carnivore. I started back in September, and at the beginning I figured, well, dairy is carnivore, so there shouldn't be any issue. And whilst that is true, it's carnivore, I think it's still affecting your hunger signals and keeping you addicted, especially the cheese. So right now I'm doing a challenge of 30 days no dairy, and although I'm only at the beginning, I'm already starting to notice a difference, that my cravings are gone and I have much easier time for sticking to 2 or 3 meals a day without any snacking in between. So dairy is, in my opinion, a bit of a double-edged sword. You can have an easier time going on a diet which is like super restrictive, but you might mess with your hunger signals, and at the same time dairy can also stall progress. So let's see. I'll report back to you after a month to see how the experiment goes, but you can also check out my daily shorts related to how my progress is going with the dairy-free diet. Now the second regret, which ties nicely into the first one even, is the coffee. So you see, my coffee consumption is quite high. Even before the carnivore diet, I would be drinking 3 to 4 cups of coffee, black coffee that is. And I think this is also one of the steps that is preventing you from connecting with your real hunger signals. So although it's good to keep you on track and get easier through the meals or in between the meals, I think it can mess with the real hunger signals. So it's not the caffeine per se, but the whole process of grabbing a cup of coffee when you feel an urge to it. And this is something what I want to explore after I'm done with the dairy challenge. So stay around for that. And the third and one of the biggest regrets also that I have is I did not take enough pre or before and after material. So I don't have pictures of me necessarily. I don't have the exact weight. I know that I lost like 10, 12 kilograms, so over 20, 25 pounds. But I really wish I had those pictures taken so I could show to you guys, but also to have for me as a reassurance. And I think there is a deeper reason why I didn't take those before and after pictures. It has mostly to do with the fact that I wasn't trusting that diet could actually be so successful. You see, in just under 3 months, I completely changed my behavior around food. I lost a ton of weight, and I was never successful on a diet beforehand. So it's really a big regret of mine, but it's also something what I'm trying to now fix with taking more pictures and documenting more. Also one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel. Alright guys, thanks for coming on a drive with me and listening to points about the carnivore diet. There is more videos related to carnivore diet on my channel. I have a full story of how 90 days on a carnivore went, what I typically eat on a diet, and the dairy-free daily updates that I have in my short format. So if any of that sounds interesting, feel free to follow me, and I wish you a successful start to the carnivore diet. Or if you're already on a diet, let me know what are some of your regrets and some of the right decisions that you made along on your journey. See you in the next one, and remember, meat, weights, and a calm mind.